Okay, this just in. All the white people, all my white subscribers need to pay me $10. I'll be putting my PayPal link in the description. You guys need to pay me for slavery that you didn't commit and all the white guilt that you have. And because you're privileged and I'm not. So I will be taking that form. You can have Bitcoin, have PayPal. You can purchase stuff from the Truth or Talk store. You know, $10 or more, I'm just saying. God, if I really had, say like half my subscribers are white, and I have like $15,000, everybody pays me $10, I can quit my job. For real. But no, I'm totally kidding. I hope like they're not new subscribers that just are subscribing and they're like, what the fuck? No, somebody sent me this video saying in the new country of CHAZ that, I can't even say that name with a straight face. But that they're making the white people pay black people $10. And I was just like, I'm like, if they're white people that are buying to this, they need their ass kicked. I'm sorry, like hard. And just so they can wake the fuck up. Because it's obviously black magic mind control shit that's going on. Who, what, I don't know. I think that they're using that city as a test for something. You know, they could be using 5G and I don't know. Who fucking knows? Obviously, that place was given to them. Anybody that thinks that this is like a natural grassroots movement is a fucking moron. And it was funny because I heard that they were demanding soy products. So they think because they demanded hard enough that they got what they wanted. That's not how shit works. And the policemen, you know, left because they demanded it. No, man, this shit, like, it's higher ups that are like controlling a hand. So if you are, you know, you think you're gonna control shit, but you can't live without soy products, that how are you gonna survive? What happens when you run out of soy bacon? I don't know. You know, they probably can't hunt, they probably can't fish, they probably can't garden, they probably can't cook. I'm pretty sure, you know, these spoiled brats have had everything done for them. And all they have to do is cut off their utilities and they're fucking done. They're done. So, I mean, you know, cut off their water, cut off their electricity. It's not really hard to take over that city and like make it, you know, non-existent if the higher ups, the elites wanted it to. So obviously this is a plan for something. I don't know what. It's a test. It's a, you know, I don't know. All I know is that now white people are being forced to give over $10 bills to black people. Who knew? Who knew? Which, you know, in essence, it's just going to create more racism. Because when a lot of these white people wake up and shit, I don't know where the line's going to be. I don't know when the line is going to be for these people. Yeah, of course, now that I'm making the video, we move up. Of course, that's how it always happens. Yeah, where's the line? Where is the line? Where do these people realize that they're being bullied and abused? I don't get it. Was the kneeling was not enough? Because that's going to erase racism, right? The kneeling, the apologizing for shit that they weren't even alive for. I mean, where do people draw the line? I wonder if white people really did do that shit. And of course, you know, the irony is these are the same people that didn't want a wall, but now they have a wall of their fucking imaginary city that was handed to them, that they think they demanded. And they have armed security and now they have all these rules and shit. It's crazy. It's crazy. I wonder how long this is going to go on. I want to see how far they're going to go before, you know, some shit goes down. I wonder how far they're going to make it. I don't think they're going to make it. I should put out a bet. What is today? It's June, July, August, September. September, maybe? When it starts to snow, we'll see how far they'll get. I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's getting creepy, but it's interesting. I'm glad I'm not there. That's all I have to say. Even though I guess I would come out on top because I'll be getting all the $10 bills. No, I wouldn't let anybody even give that to me. That's ridiculous. It's crazy. And I think we're over racism. I don't know why, like, people, I mean, I see people posting videos, which is moving, of people hugging each other and like, look, we're together, we love each other. Yeah, duh, no fucking duh. For real, like, really, do you need to post pictures? Like, most people are really over racism. It's just that it keeps getting pushed on us by people that want to facilitate divide and conquer. I mean, it's not, you know, I mean, it's being, you know, like, the racism is being forced on us. It's not like we're not naturally like that. Children, you know, I taught children, they don't give a fuck. They know that people look different from them, but they don't attach meaning to it. So they're not, you know, except, you know, until junior high, I noticed that's when kids really started to believe that. And it's because they're learning through academia, through textbooks, and through through Hollywood and shit about racism. That's where they're I mean, even if their parents teach it to them, like, because I had some friends that, you know, had technically racist parents. My best friend's dad, oh my God, I have a story. Okay, let me tell you about this. One of my best friend's dad was racist. And it's funny, I have a friend, okay, so one of my best girlfriends had a crush on him. And you know, like, when, as a girl, I don't know if guys do this, but as a girl, when a girl likes, you know, your friend likes somebody, you kind of spy on them and you try and get info on them so you can, you know, help them hook up. So I was like, spied on him, and I heard him say, if a nigger comes to my house, I'll shoot him. And I didn't go back to her. I was like, oh my God, he's a racist. How can you like, you can't like him. He doesn't like black people and blah, 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 blah. Long story short, later, I found out I was 10 seconds late into the conversation, and he said, no, I said, my dad said, if a nigger comes to my house, I'd shoot him. And I was like, oh, right? It's so funny how, like, things are misinterpreted. And he's like my brother today. He actually, even the girl that was my friend at the time, we just lost touch and stuff, but he ended up becoming one of my best friends. He's like my family now, and we laugh about it to this day. It's the funniest shit ever. But his dad was racist, and his dad likes me though. But, you know, when I was scared to go over his house, like, all these years, I was like, oh my God, your dad's a racist. He's gonna, like, you know, be all racist toward me and stuff, whatever that meant, right? But, you know, he was beat up by he was like the only white guy in the neighborhood, and he was beat up by black kids. So he taught his kids that black people were evil and not to be around them. And I've known people that are the opposite. They were in a situation, maybe they were the only black kid, and they were harassed or beat up by white kids. So, or whatever race you want to substitute A and B with, right? That just happens. So I think people become racist, yes, as a defense mechanism. Yes, their family could teach it to them. And it's not just race, it's cultural differences. Like, you know, Asians look I know how to tell a lot of Asians apart because I grew up around Asians the first part of my life. I lived in Taiwan. I know, you know, the physical differences between, like, Koreans and Japanese people and Chinese people and all that stuff. Okay. And, but most people can't really tell the difference, but they have a lot of discrimination between each other because of the wars they went through and cultural things. I mean, it's all around the world, right? Discrimination based on physicality, based on you know, culture, language, nationality, race, whatever. It's the same shit. But I think most people are over that shit. Like, they really are. And my main thing is it's like that because people are, you know, or we have these schisms in our society because there are higher ups that are making, you know, that are facilitating this, that are making it possible. They're like pouring salt in the open wound, you know, and even to the fact, like, they might not, like, what do? Oh no, come on. All right, so what they do is, you know, they also have, like, subliminally, they have these movies that come out every year about the Holocaust, and, you know, so that makes, you know, blonde-haired, blue-eyed white people look like the bad guy all the time, and they have fucking movies either for black people, like, every single year there's a Holocaust movie, I swear to God. they're reminding us, pushing that into our head, you know, making us think that that's the only, like, you know, atrocity that's happened, when all around the world, every race has been guilty of either holocausting somebody or enslaving somebody. As you learn history outside of school, but in school they only teach you that Holocaust only happened to Jewish people, and slavery only happened to black people, right? And Jewish people and black people are all innocent, and they don't ever fucking do shit to anybody else, but that's a fucking lie, you know. Bolshevik revolution. So anyway, so yeah, you have that shit, and then it's like every other year, if it's not a slave movie, then it's a slave movie like having to do with the civil rights movement and shit. And it's like they're not allowing us to heal, and they're just like pouring the salt in the open wound and just keeping this open as a way to manipulate and mind control us into like divide and conquer. And then when you know, stage stuff like the George Floyd shit, you set triggers off in people, and then they just get all like crazy. It's like MK Ultra, the PTSD shit. Okay, so anyway, I was talking to my friend, and she was saying that she has a family member that's getting married, but he's buying into this whole coronavirus BS, and he wants them to wear masks, and she doesn't want to wear one, and I think there are several other family members that don't want to wear one. And I was like, you need not to go. She's like, oh, I can, it's my cousin, which I understand. Like, I'm just at a point, I've been through a lot of shit, and I feel like I've given a lot of people a lot of chances. So I'm like, my bullshit meter's like over here. Like, I'm not even, you know, I'll be like, I'm coming to your wedding, but I'm not gonna wear masks, you know, or I'm just not gonna go if I have to wear masks. One of those, okay? I'm not wearing a mask either way. But she was saying that, well, you know, like, he has to learn, and she's describing him as a fucking tyrant. I'm like, look, dude, you're going to spend your money to get a plane ticket to fly to see him. You're taking time off of work. You're going to have to pay for a hotel. You're spending a chunk of your money to go see him, and you're going to be his guest, and he's treating his guests like shit. And she's just like, well, I want to be the better person. I was like, you know what? These crazy ass brainwashed motherfuckers, they don't even care if about you being the other person. This is a thing that conservatives need to fucking get over. Like, these people, like, conservatives are trying to be too nice. Okay, these are fucking like tyrants. They're rabid people. I'm not saying be violent against them, but you know, they're not gonna give a fuck if you're gonna be the better person. So you need to give them an ultimatum, because that's really the only way that they're really gonna learn. If a lot of people start backing out of his wedding and saying, oh, well, I would go, but I don't want to wear a mask, or they go and they don't wear a mask, either way, he's gonna get it. Like, he's gonna get a hard knock upside his head, metaphorically, about how he's treating people. So, but this is the thing too, a lot of white people, like, they don't want to stand up, you know. And I know that I have you know, I have friends that come to me, and I am flattered that they feel that they can ask me questions, but you know, like, I can't fight this battle for you. I can help you, I can give you advice maybe, but I can't fight this battle for you. I can't tell you not to where are they going? I can't tell you not to I mean, I can't tell you. I can't tell other black people off for you. Like, you have to do it. And if you don't, people are going to take advantage of that. If you're fucking cowarding, where's your line going to be? Right? You know, you're not racist. And even friends, you know, it makes me sad, because I have friends that have other friends that are of color, meaning, you know, like black or Latin or whatever, you know, non-white. And they're like sad because they're like, oh, my friend now that of 10 years thinks I'm racist because I think that Black Lives Matter is bullshit. And I'm just like, well, I don't really know. Like, you're going to have to tell them why you think it's bullshit. Maybe it's time for you not to be friends with that person anymore. You know, plain and simple. I don't have friends like that. I don't have white friends that capitulate to me and kiss my ass. I don't have, and I have a couple friends. I do have a couple friends that I'll think they'll come around though. So you know, that are into, I have some family members that believe, you know, they're all about Black Lives Matter. I do. But they just know not to fucking come on my Facebook page, because, you know, and I don't go on there as mutual understanding. But I don't really put myself in that position, and I I mean, I'm sorry. It's like, you know, when you need to go to the bathroom sometimes and you wish that other people can go to the bathroom for you because you're too busy, but you're the only one that can go to the bathroom. Sorry to make such a vivid analogy, but that's the best thing that I can, you know, if I would, I could, but I can't. And I really don't feel I should have to. A lot of you white people need to fucking stand up and stop being such cowards, because they're going to run all over you. They're going to take your money. So then it's going to be the $10. What else is going to be next? Oh, it's going to be your house. It's going to be your car. When is it? There's going to be your kids. There's like, where does the line stop? Where? I don't know. I know there are white people that are falling for this, so obviously, clearly, I'm not talking about you. But the ones that are, I mean, I don't really know what to tell you. Is this that you're gonna fucking die? You're killing yourself right now, slowly. You're killing yourself softly, okay? Slowly and softly, unless you stand up. So, you know, I kind of understand now the skinheads and the KKK people. You know, like, I bet you they're not fucking standing down as much as they've been demonized and shit. I probably have more respect for those people than the people that are, you know, just giving their, you know, dignity over like it's like, you know, candy. So, yeah, I mean, that's just my thoughts on that. It's complete bullshit. I hope that the people wake up. But there's a part of me that does see it as a sort of mind control. I just don't know, like, how far it's gonna go, and I don't know. Oh my god, so hot. I don't know, like, you know, what to do except tell you guys to wake the fuck up and stand up for yourselves. That's it. Peace, truth, and love, you guys. I'm like, wake the fuck up, and then peace, truth, love. The irony, right? Please subscribe to my backup channel. Please subscribe to my Chute channel. I'm on Minds and Steemit, but I'm not as active yet. I'm on Twitter, I'm not as active. But if you can just subscribe to 2 channels, the backup YouTube channel and the Steemit channel would be, I mean, the Chute channel would be great. Would be amazing. So that would be great. And then, you know, my channel's been demonetized, so if you want to give me $10, you can give, or more. White guilt, $10. You can PayPal me. Sorry, I'm at the DMV and I have to register. Like, this is the first time I guess I've done like the drive-through for the car now because of the COVID shit. Which is better because I don't want to, oh, another dude fucking wearing the mask in the car. I just want to, like, that makes me want to get violent. I want to, like, break their window and just, like, grab them by the neck and be like, it's a fucking scam. You don't have to wear that shit. Why are you wearing that shit in your car? Oh, my God. No pussy for that dude. If I get a man, he would not be wearing a mask in his car. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, so become a subscriber. You can do Patreon too. I have that too, but I'm really trying to build up Subscribestar. So check out the store for the Conspiracy Realist t-shirts and the All Lives Matter bumper stickers and the informational zines that I made. And yeah, guys, check out my latest interview. I think the last person I interviewed was